Superintendent John Heaton, Dr. Christy Easton, psychiatric consultant from St Hughes.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleasure.
Well, we appreciate you coming in at such short notice. You've read the medical files?
Yes.
Good. Well, basically, we need to know if Mrs. Wainwright's medical history indicates she might have harmed her baby.
Well, first of all, I'd say that the poor woman's certainly been through the mill. The depression was successfully treated. She then suffered 2 miscarriages, and from what Sam told me earlier about her behaviour after Charlotte was born, they may have made her a lot more anxious about Charlotte's safety.
Well, obviously I'm no expert, but you would expect her to be anxious, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. But taking into account Claire's history, I'm pretty sure that she's been suffering from postnatal depression. A previous episode of depression makes PND more likely. She's had obsessional thoughts about Charlotte's health, and you say she was forced to return to work before she was ready.
Yep.
I thought her symptoms would be more recognisable. I don't know, I mean, would she even be able to bond with the baby if she was depressed?
It's different to your more typical depression. There's sleep disturbance, panic attacks. There's also a lot more anxiety about the baby. The real problem comes when the mum thinks it's normal to be anxious about her newborn. And on top of that, they're not getting any sleep. And that's when what's really going on gets missed, and sometimes someone slips through the net.
Undiagnosed and untreated.
And then there's the fear that the woman may actually become a danger to herself if it goes unchecked.
But would she have harmed her baby?
If she just has postnatal depression, it's unlikely. It affects 1 in 10 new mothers. In rare cases, 1 out of 500, it can become a psychosis. A very small number of these women have been known to harm their children.
So if she did have this psychosis, could she have killed her baby?
Again, I have to emphasise it's very, very rare. But in an extreme case, yes, it is possible.
But she denies even going into the house.
Maybe she doesn't remember.
She could have killed her own daughter and then not remembered.
Traumatic situations can be blanked out of someone's mind, especially if someone has been under prolonged and worsening mental strain. She needs to be assessed.
Okay. Thank you, Doctor.
Might it be possible for you to hang around for a little while longer?
Yeah, of course. So she doesn't remember anything else?
That's all she said. But that's a good step, right? That she might be able to remember what happened.
St Hughes has confirmed Claire is fit to interview.
She's going to need somebody sitting in with her.
Well, she's waived her right to a solicitor, but she has been persuaded to have a social worker present. I take it we're still waiting for the pathology report.
Yes, sir.
Could somebody chase that up?
I'll do it, sir.
Dr. Easton, I don't know if you can offer us any advice at this stage. Someone has to go into that room and weigh up if we can charge Claire Wainwright with murder.
She needs to be helped to remember, if you can jog her memory. But it needs to be somebody she feels very comfortable with.
DC Banks has spent the most time with the family. He has the best rapport with her.
Are you comfortable with that?
Sir, if you want me to interview her, I will. But I don't think I'm the best person. We've all been pointing the finger at Claire. D.R. Nixon's kept more of an open mind. She gets Claire. And I don't think I do, not in the same way.
Well, I suppose I've just been trying to put myself in her shoes. If that's our way in, then yes, I probably should talk to her.
Fine. Just sit.